Going back the highs of Tuesday night and the lows of Saturday afternoon, a frustrating home game against Scarborough, and nicked it by the single goal. I think there's always only going to be one goal in it, if anyone was going to win it. And sadly it was Scarborough got it midway through the second half.
Said to the boys, they've worked hard. I can't never fault their efforts. Those sort of games, there should be draws. If you're not playing well or we're not doing the right things, at least see the game out. And a moment of a bit of quality. Again, I still believe that we could have nullified that, but these things happen. You've got to give them credit as well. They took their chance, and like you say, that should have been a draw, but it's not.
Yeah, it was. I think first half fairly evenly contested, which I think we just shaded it in terms of the forward play on that, and particularly I said to Mark in the press box that I thought Jake Charles was outstanding first half, the work and the touch that he did, and he gave their centre half a tough time. Didn't quite have that in the second half, did we? We didn't quite have that sort of freedom up front.
No, we didn't. And again, like I say, sometimes you give the opposition credit as well to nullify us from getting on the ball and doing the things we want to do. And like I say, Jake was fantastic first half in terms of getting us up the pitch, able to get throw-ins in, and being able to get on the second ball and set the platform. But like you say, it's hard. You've got to try and get it for 90 minutes or at least 70 minutes and 80 minits. But we huffed and puffed. But as you'll probably allude to, in terms of the quality of from our throws today, from our free kicks, we've, as I said to them, we've got to recognise, fair play to the keeper. He came on the front foot and he came out for a lot of things, but we had to be better in quality. We had to put it lower. We had to do other things. And again, I'll take a little bit of responsibility for that as well, in terms of if it's not working, then changing it up in some way or form, and that's a lesson learned.
We did try it to an extent, because I think Tom took a bit of the distance off his throws, didn't he? But the keeper was still coming and getting them. There was one moment first half where he didn't get the ball. Jake Charles had an overhead kick which could go anywhere, and didn't. But too often we just kept pointing in there, and at 6'4", it was an easy catch for him, wasn't it? Yeah, exactly.
It's been, like I said, he has got the weapon, and for once, I think it's the first time, which we have done, where we have been nullified, and you've got to give credit to them, but we have to think a little bit more outside the box, as we did say, in terms of changing it up a little bit. But it still comes with that bit of quality of the execution. Even though we're asking, it still wasn't quite there. So it stops that momentum of that good play. How many free kicks did we have? How many corners did we have? How many throw-ins did we have? It all seems to be wasted, doesn't it? It all feels wasted at the end of it. So we had a lot of pressure, but the end product at the end of it wasn't there. So that for me was the disappointing thing. But we go again.
And we had a great chance first half when Alray got cleared, didn't he? Obviously he's a midfield player, but you still want those players to hit the target and go clear, don't they?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, no one needs to miss the chance, but we've got to make the keeper work. I think Luca has a couple as well. He had a couple on target, a real good effort, but he puts it over the bar. Those sort of chances, you're thinking, you've got to work the goalkeeper. It's another one of either being offside or keeper making a catch. It lets the team off the hook, and for that moment as well, we let them off the hook because we didn't hit the target. So those are the fine details in games which win, lose or draw a game.
And you say a bit of quality for their goal, nice move down the right hand side, and square ball, and they don't miss them from 3-4 yards out, do they?
No. So listen, you could hear them in the dressing room. They're delighted, as I said to our lads. Listen, anyone that comes here and gets a result or even away, they know they're in for a game. They know it's a tough place to come. So they're delighted, and so they should be. But we're disappointed because, like I said, that should not have been a game we lost. So it is, but you learn, and we keep moving forward.
A word for the sponsors man of the match, Ethan Stewart, was I think thrown in probably slightly late in your plans. You probably wouldn't have intended to play him today, but John Moran, I understand, picked up an injury in training.
Yes. Well, in the game. So his ankle's badly swollen. So these things happen in terms of timing and whatnot for Ethan. But he's come in and he was magnificent today. I thought he was outstanding. So it was just a shame from his hard work that he didn't get his just deserved. So again, it's still positives from his own personal performance.
And a couple of, we've got Theo Bailey-Jones coming on. He came on for Joe Kenton. I presume that was the injury picked up in the 3rd minute of the game, you know, probably too much. Yeah,
that's it. And, you know, credit to Joe trying to carry on. But like I said, I think he's obviously jarred his knee and, you know, continue to the half. But like anything, when you stop, it seems to seize up and, you know, no good. So hopefully, fingers crossed, you know, it's not too serious, but we'll have to monitor it and see.
And I'll try and get his pronunciation. Is it Amatolani?
Yeah. Just say Tol.
Tol. He came on. He showed a bit of physical presence up front. You know, he showed a bit of something there.
As we're saying, it's something different. Trying to look at something different. You know, he's a big set. So you know, we're going to have to find ways to get balls into his feet and then get, you know, people around him. But again, he's only just come in. He didn't train or anything. He couldn't train on Thursday, so he's just come in fresh today. So again, it's something to be excited about.
Pleased with what you saw off him in the
short space of time.
So we go on to Tuesday night, a trip to Mickleover, who've had a bit of a thumping today at home to was it Morpeth. So you know, hopefully we can hit them while they're down and pick up 3 more points on the road. Yeah,
well, it's going to be tough. You got both teams that have coming off the back of a loss, so you're expecting a reaction from both teams. So being at their place, maybe a little bit more pressure on them. But you know, we know that they're going to want to make a reaction as much as ourselves. So I'm sure it'll be a difficult game, but I'm expecting us. We've shown good resilience, so why not go there and get the 3 points?
And I think we've got a stronger squad around us now, aren't we? It's a stronger bench to fall back on, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's important because, like you say, the little injuries, the little knocks, you know, these things happen. The way we want to play, you know, we're asking a lot from the players, and especially it being a Saturday, Tuesday, we don't get a lot of time to rest. So we're going to need that at times to change a few players around because, like you say, we do demand a lot from them.
Okay, thanks very much, man.
Okay, thanks.